In this video, we're going to look at relations and functions. A relation is any set of ordered pairs, x, y, and the set of first elements in the ordered pair is the domain of the relation. So our x-coordinate of our ordered pair is our domain, and the set of second elements in the ordered pair is the range of the relation. So our y-coordinates are the range of the function. And then they tell us a function is a specific type of relation. In a function, each element of the domain corresponds to exactly one element of the range. In 1, it says, for each correspondence, write the domain and range, then determine if the relation represents a function. So in A, we have a set of ordered pairs, and the ordered pairs are -2, 6, -1, 3, 0, 2, and 1, 3. So first thing I'm going to do is map all of our ordered pairs. So we're going to put the x-coordinates on the left side and the y-coordinates on the right. So I'm going to list all of my x-coordinates, which are -2, -1, 0, and 1. And our y-coordinates are 6, 3, 2, and then 3 again, so we don't have to write that number again. So we have -2 goes to 6, -1 goes to 3, 0 goes to 2, and then 1 also goes to 3. So our domain for this set of coordinates is -2, -1, 0, and 1. And our range is 6, 3, and 2. And now we want to determine if this relation represents a function. And remember, in order for it to be a function, each element of the domain needs to correspond to exactly one element of the range. And we have that here in A. So we can say that this is a function because each x value corresponds to one y value. In B, they've already mapped the coordinates. So our domain is 2 and 3. And our range is -1, 0, and 1. And now, if we look at the domain values, we have 2 and 3, and 2 goes to exactly one y value, but 3 goes to 2 y values. So this is not a function because the element 3 in the domain maps to two values in the range. And they give us a box here talking about the vertical line test. And if we were to draw a vertical line through the graph of a relation, our vertical line would intersect the graph at only one point. And if this is true, then the relation is a function. In 2, it says for each graph, determine if the relation represents a function. In A, we have a line represented by y is equal to 1/2 x, and a line that is represented by y is equal to 1/2 x minus 1. And if we were to draw a vertical line anywhere throughout this graph, we would not touch our line in more than one place. So this is a function, and it passes the vertical line test. In B, we have a line that's represented by y is equal to 1/2 x, and a line that's represented by y is equal to 1/2 x plus 2. And here, this is not a function. And it's not a function because if we were to draw a vertical line at x is equal to 2, it would pass through 2 points. So we can say it fails the vertical line test at x is equal to 2. Alright, and now they tell us function notation is the notation y is equal to f of x, which means that y is a function of x, and is read as y equals f of x. Using function notation, y is equal to negative 3x plus 2 can be written as f of x is equal to negative 3x plus 2. And if y is a function of x, each value of x corresponds to exactly one value of y. In 3, the directions say solve each equation for y, then determine if y is a function of x. So in A, we have 4x plus y is equal to 3. If we solve this for y, we're going to subtract 4x from both sides, and we get y is equal to negative 4x plus 3. And for each value of x, there is exactly one value of y. So y is a function of x. In B, we have x is equal to y squared plus 2. So if we solve this for y, the first thing I'm going to do is subtract 2 from both sides. So I have y squared is equal to x minus 2. And then I'm going to take the square root of both sides, and I get y is equal to plus or minus the square root of x minus 2. And now for each value of x, y has two values. And it has a positive value and a negative value. So y is not a function of x. In C, we have y minus x squared is equal to 9. So if we solve this for y, we would add x squared to both sides, and we get y is equal to x squared plus 9. And for each value of x, there is exactly one value of y. So y is a function of x. And that's all for this video on relations and functions.